Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. His initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down. So everything this defense
To be who?
talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays.
The-
It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is
Nah, I need you to beat people in my division, like the Titans and the Houston Texans and them.
from the 25.
I'm ahead of everybody else.
Second and 8.
Probably the Texans was the only one like really giving me a hard time. I got you.
Again, it's Judkins.
Oh, he about to spam Jerkins?
The 29. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive. Third down and 3.
Yeah, I think I played him in the first season.
Over here.
Can't really remember. I probably lost that game. I don't know. I can't remember.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins.
He's spamming Jerkins though. Like,
To the line, that's all. 3 plays to start. Quick fourth down. Allen in motion. They're going on fourth down. Sanders.
damn.
And he's going to have
I told you I play outside, bro. I don't know why you let him get outside.
it works out as they convert on fourth down. Well, you see the entire side.
Hey, Tennessee better win this game, bro.
Fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down. Had they not gotten it, that's a
Yeah,
tough
obviously
decision
better
to
than
put
these
your
boys.
defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? They'll give it here to Judkins. They'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Caleb Bradshaw in on the tackle. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big
Cold.
games. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Oh, yeah, he's 7-7. Yep. You need to take that out.
That's ball
He's gonna try to run the ball again. I got a mid blitz right now. Yep, he ain't going up the middle, bro.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme?
I'm about to lock in.
In this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Receiver in motion, headed left. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. This is Pop. He's got a long way to go. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
First carry for the Auburn alum, Hank Bigsby. And he's in! Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Cleveland.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Allen in motion. On first and 10, it's Sanders. The coverage right there. And it dropped away. Incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Sanders. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
It is 3rd and long. Allen in motion. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They send the tight end in motion. Now Sanders on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They go play action now with Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 50-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now here's Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Facial shooting. Touchdown Jaguars. His 12th touchdown of the year. Little on now for the extra point. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Starts with a run by Judkins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And he's going to have the 1st down yards. Across the 50 to the 48.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Allen in motion. As Shedeur on 1st down. Quick throw taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. It's a Browns 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. And
That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Sanders going to throw again. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. It's 3rd and 4. Throwing again is Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass. That's
Palmer, the man in motion. 4th down. Here's Sanders. That's taken in to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That looked good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
Jaguars.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing is Lawrence. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's close to another 1st down. As he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. 2nd and inches. Lawrence now. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Lawrence. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Putting the tight end in motion. Play action. It's Sanders. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Allen in motion. From the gun, it's Sanders. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They motion a receiver right. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. The throw is going to be caught. And they're going to bring him down. But there is a penalty marker on the field. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
To start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Oh, wide open is Thomas. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Lawrence now on second down. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Yard press, Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. On first down, it's Sanders. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's Judkins. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The PAT up and good. And the Browns draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. He's inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Judkins now on first and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. On the give, it's Judkins. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
First and 10. Looking middle and complete with Allen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On third down, here's Judkins. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Quick hitting slant there. And he will something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
Pickup on the play. First down, Browns.
A tight end in motion now. On play action, Shador moving outside the pocket. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that is incomplete. He's trying to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Second and 10. Here's Judkins now as we begin the fourth quarter. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Now Sanders on third and long. The throw here is complete. That's well done as they get the conversion on third and 13.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. He'll get this out wide. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Browns first down. First and 10.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. He'll get this out to the left flat. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Sanders now off the bootleg. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Here's Sanders to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Plus, to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Now, design run, and here's Sanders. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Allen in motion. On third and goal, Sanders. That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
What a huge play. Fourth and goal. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll drop to throw, escaping the pressure right. This one is caught on fourth and goal. They deliver. Craig Palmer, touchdown Cleveland.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. From the gun, it's Shedeur. That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion.
You know, it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Lawrence. This one broken up It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. As they try to run it here. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. Lawrence. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Jags first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
A gain of 16 yards.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
They'll come up to third and 3. A kneel down here from Lawrence, and that should wrap things up. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. This was a game where both offenses
That was a tough game.
down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
In the end, a few more defensive stops there.
Yeah, that was a tough game, bro.
That's the difference in this one.
Yeah, I won.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico.
That was tough.
You've been watching the NFL on
Quinshon Judkins, bro, is difficult.
EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars.
Oh, you saw Brian Thomas catch though?
So long from Jacksonville.
That was joint was fake, bro. You guys see it? I'm gonna show you right now. Hold up. Stay on there. I'm gonna go to highlight. Bro, you guys see it, bro. I ran a screen pass, right? He was there for the screen pass, so I just chucked it up deep, like to Brian Thomas. It should have been a pick. Brian Thomas goes up for it, bobbles it in the air. Then his man bobbled it, and then Brian Thomas caught it, bro. I would have been tight, bro. I would have been so tight, bro. This joint was crazy. I don't even know where it was. I don't even know what that one was, bro. Not this one. I would have been tight. I be getting lucky for real though. Like a lot of plays, I be getting lucky. Dude. I can't find it. Unless they didn't save it for me. Dang. He didn't get a lot of catches either. Oh, I think it's this one right here. Ridiculous, bro. I should have just threw it to the running back for real. I'm about to risk it. The running back was open. That's on me. And then he died for like 5 more yards. Crazy. He was trying to win the game, bro. He blocked my kick, then got the 2-point conversion. I was like, dad, bro, this dude not trying to tie it up, he trying to win. Oh gosh. That man don't throw no picks, bro. I kept Question under 100 yards. 99 yards rushing. That was tough. And he had a 65-yard run. That means everything else was nothing. Yeah, he's tough to stop. It's ridiculous.